our man of the hour, Mr. Carlos Soto. Today we are watching history in the making, as less than 1% of all high school athletes get to call themselves collegiate athletes, and Carlos will be joining this illustrious group. We will be soon watching a Maverick become a Pirate, as Carlos will be signing his letter of intent with Southwestern University in Georgetown, Texas. And now, at this time, it is my honor to introduce to you Assistant Principal Mrs. Aide Jimenez to welcome you to this campus.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of Mr. Diaz and the administration here at CC Win, we want to welcome everybody here to this wonderful event. We also want to congratulate Carlos Soto and his family, and it's not just the biological family, but the family that's here right now, on this great accomplishment. I know that it's hard work and dedication and commitment, and it's just the beginning. But I know that this family that you have here supporting you has already instilled in you what it takes to make a difference where you're going. So congratulations on your next mission, and go Mavericks, future Pirate.
Thank you, Mrs. Jimenez. And now, to give us a little bit more insight as to why we are here to acknowledge this great athletic feats, we have CC Win High School head football coach, Coach Eric Villaseñor.
Good morning. Thank you for being here on this special occasion. It's certainly an honor and a blessing when we have one of our own moving on to the next level. One thing about Charlie is, what stands out and a key trait that he has, and I know he will maintain as he moves on to the next chapter, is he's persistent and he's passionate. Those are two main qualities that stand out about Charlie. He's very passionate about what he does. He loves the game of football, and he's not only passionate on the field, but he's also passionate in the classroom. He's an NHS member, he's an academic all-stater, and athletically he's a two-time first-team all-district fullback, which is phenomenal. Those are just phenomenal achievements. He comes from a great family, and I think the icing on the cake is he's a coach's son. And when you're a coach's son, there's the drive is certainly more rewarding when you get to the end. And that's something about Charlie. We're certainly going to miss him. He was a key part in our success this past season. He was a leader, he was a captain, and someone that we could always rely on, when things weren't going so good, because we knew Charlie would bail us out just because of the character that he possesses and certainly the drive that he has. So on behalf of all of our coaches, on behalf of our athletic director who could not be here, he's out of town today, we want to wish you the best to the entire Soto family. And Charlie, you're going to do well. You've got a great environment at home, a great support system, and we wish you all the best. God bless you. And go Mavs. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. One thing that I like to say at these events is that it's great to have dreams. You should always aspire to be the best. But to make a dream a reality, you have to have a strong support system, especially at home. And I think we can all agree in saying that Carlos has a huge support system at home, especially with his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce to the podium and give a big round of applause to Mr. and Mrs. Soto.
Morning. Thank you for being here, everybody that's here this morning. CC Win administration, thank you for being here, and thank you for everything that you've done throughout the years, the support. The faculty, thank you very much. This wouldn't be possible without the great faculty we have here, and first and foremost is education, and that's the main reason he's getting into this school. And Coach V, coaching staff, can't say thanks enough for everything you have done. The values, the core values you have instilled in Aidan for the future that he will carry with him. His grandparents, thank you for the support throughout the years since he was young. Always been there, supporting us, supporting him. It couldn't have been possible with any one of y'all. Thank you.
Just what Charlie said, thank you guys from the bottom of our heart. We are not from Eagle Pass, but we've been here 15 years, and you guys, it's just us four here. Our families are all out of town, and you guys have been and have become our family, especially the coaching staff. I know Aidan looks up to a lot of you guys, like father figures, and you're there to support him when he needs it and encourage him. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Again, he chose Southwestern not only, of course, he's got a great opportunity to go on and play football, but also for his academics. It's a great, great college, and I want to thank all the teachers who have had him. I know it hasn't been easy. I know that personally because I had it myself in my class. So, but you always encouraged him, you always pushed him, so thank you to all the teachers at Liberty Elementary who had him, all the teachers at Memorial, and all the faculty and staff here at CC Win. You have been a great, great part of his success. And to Aidan, I wish you the very best. Always know that we are here to support you. We are beyond proud of you, and go get it. Proud of you. Thank you all so much.
Well, we've reached my favorite part of the ceremony because this is when we take pen to paper and we watch a letter of intent being signed. So, Carlos, are you ready to take the next step into your academic and athletic future? All right, so let's get that pen out and sign our letter of intent to Southwestern University in Georgetown, Texas. And we are now signed, sealed, and delivered. Go Pirates! Let's keep the applause going as we introduce the very own Carlos Soto to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning. First off, I would like to start off by giving thanks to God for all his blessings and for this amazing opportunity to continue my athletic career while also receiving a top-end education at Southwestern University. I want to thank all my teachers throughout the years for pushing me into becoming the student I am in the classroom. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. I also want to thank the Southwestern coaches and staff for believing me not only as an athlete but as a student as well. Next, I'd also like to thank the coaches who have helped me achieve a lifelong goal of mine. All of these coaches have seen me grow up from a little kid on the sidelines to the player I am today. I want to thank all of them for continue to help me grow as a player and a young man. I always thought it was funny that I never really had a fullback coach. It was just always the whole offensive coaching staff, and to them I want to say thank you. There'd be days that I'd be running with the running backs, to going over to the offensive line to work on blocking schemes, and then go out and catch with the receivers. To Coach V, I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me. You trusted me to be a leader on and off the field, and you always put me in the best opportunities to succeed, not only as an athlete, but as a young man. I'll always remember that time that you told me that I'd be making the switch from defense to offense, and I know you trusted me with that role, and I took that challenge head on. To my teammates that I could now call my brothers, y'all always pushed me to be a better athlete, whether it was in the weight room, outside on the track, or on the football field. I wish I could take all you guys with me to push me at Southwestern, but since that can't happen, I'll be sure to take the memories and lessons that y'all taught me over the years. To my family that has supported me through everything, thank you guys for your endless support. Y'all had faith in me even when I even doubted myself sometimes. To my parents, thank you guys for being the backbone to my success. Words can't describe how much I love you guys. I woke up every day wanting to make y'all proud parents, and although we had ups and downs along the way, there's nothing that I'd want to change. Mom, thank you for always being there for me when I needed you the most. You always wanted nothing but the best for me and wanted to see me succeed in everything I do. Thank you for setting a great dad. Thank you for being the best role model I could have asked for. Thank you for setting great examples for me to follow throughout these 18 years. Thank you to all the little things that you have done for me. You were always there to push me, and you never gave up on me. You were the first person I told about my goal to play at the next level, because all I wanted to do was follow in your footsteps, and now that I turned that dream into a reality, all I could say is thank you for being the best coach I ever had. And I'll keep all the lessons you've taught me as I embark on my new journey. Thank you.
Before the ceremony began, I asked Carlos if there was anyone special he'd like to come up and say a few words. And I always like to give the recipient this opportunity because there are so many people that help us along the way in this journey, and it's always good to hear insight from various sources. Well, Carlos picked the one and only Raul Risa to come down and say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Charlie Soto, man. I remember I met this kid as a 7th grader, and I was like, who the hell is this kid, you know? I didn't know him, and like, throughout the years, I grew with him, and he's become my best friend. And now I see him, you know, going off to the next stage, and no one deserves it more than him. In my eyes, I've seen it all in the weight room, you know, all the hard work. And I'm proud of him. He's a big boy. He's going to take care of himself. He's got it on the field. Yeah, man, we're all proud of you, us, the coaches, everyone up there, your boys over there, you know. And just go get it, you know. And I know it's weird. We've always said Puro Mavericks, but I guess now Puro Pirates. Love you, dog.
How do you top that, right? I have been very excited about this letter of intent because Carlos is one of my spirit ambassadors. And when you become an EPISD spirit ambassador, a lot of people don't realize what exactly you're signing up for. Number one, dealing with me. But number two, you're stepping into a world where all eyes are on you. Kids want to emulate you, and most importantly, you have to be a role model. You have to be someone that people think, wow, I can do that. I want to be like him. And I'm so lucky that Carlos put up with me dressing him up like a snowman, making him do the floss, because he is exactly what an EPISD Spirit Ambassador is. He is someone that you can look up to academically, athletically, and I am so proud to say he is our 7th ambassador to become a collegiate athlete. So he is a part of a tradition that keeps continuing, and I thank you so much for building the program into what is today. And with that being said, for closing remarks, I introduce you to Mr. Maverick himself, Assistant Principal Mr. Matthew Uriagas.
I think Risa took his time walking up here, so I want to make sure I got her quickly. All right? Hey, I'm going to give you a quick snippet of how I know the Soto family. Well, they're my backyard neighbors, right? Great family, beautiful family, and met both parents, and really love you guys. Really love, I've seen Charlie grow up. He is the epitome of what it is to be a Maverick. There's a lot of pride, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of family. Dedication, I mean, through and through, I mean, your heart bleeds Maverick, and now it's going to have to bleed Pirate, and we hope it bleeds Degree, you know, and all that good stuff. We're extremely proud of you. Wish you the very best. Congratulations, Charlie. You guys, so happy for you. I remember my daughter, my oldest daughter, who took her to a football game back in the 90s. And first guy my daughter ever got to see, well, she didn't see him because she's in a carrier, is old man Charlie here. This dude running all over the field. So I watched old man Charlie run all over the field against the Wildcats back then. Like, who is this guy? Good player. I was lucky enough to see young man Charlie running all over the field, probably with a little more power than Daddy, because he was pounding through. So it's fun to watch Charlie. Fun to watch little Charlie. Charlie catching a ball, Charlie blocking, Charlie getting the ball, you know. Big Charlie already had somebody blocking for him. Little Charlie did the blocking for his quarterback, did the blocking for his other running backs, toted the ball, knocked the crap out of guys when he had to be on the defensive side, and he was catching balls in the end zone when he was coming out of the backfield. Man, it was been a great pleasure to get to see the generation, the movement from big boy to little boy to now a man. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. And I wish you the very best, brother. Love you. And puro Maverick, yeah, puro Pirate. Let's do it, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning for this very momentous occasion. At this time, I would like everyone to please rise and give a big round of applause for your newest Southwestern University Pirate, Mr. Carlos Soto.